All right, here for round 2. Currently 0 in Tron. So let's try and not do that again. This hand looks great. That's exactly what I want to be doing. Steam vents. What are you? What are you doing? Things got banned and there was a new set, right? Because this does not look like the modern that I know. Huh. So if I fetch a swamp and inky my opponent, I guess I don't really want to get Blood Mooned. I don't really want to get my swamp spread either. So I'm thinking I want to get Island Swamp. Alright, don't want Flame Slash. I will take Kolaghan's Command since I have Snapcaster and whatnot. And we'll see what our opponent's trying to do over here. Creeping Tar Pit. Faithless Looting. Okay. I was way off. Man. God. These needles are going to be good, I guess. How do we not get Emerald, though? Alright, so we can Shriekmaw the Jace. And then our opponent is going to have a Through the Breach Blood Crypt. Is it Charm? I think I want to take the Is it Charm. I do think I want to Shriekmaw this. I could just K-Command and go after their hand. Gurmy's a nice draw. And then next turn we can snap Inquisition and Gurmag Angler, I think. 5, 6. Nope. One short. We'll have to fetch this turn and try and draw a fetch on the next turn. So we have to get Blood Crypt or Steam Vents. I'd rather have an additional black. Target player, target creature. Hopefully this doesn't screw us. If they drew a Gristlebrand or whatever. They have Through the Breach, Gorios, and a card, right? Their draw step. But I think my best bet of beating these Gorios is to just, or not beating the Gorios, beating the Through the Breach is to go after their hand. And discard Through the Breach, great. Perfect. Now we need to fade on this Faithless Looting. Thoughtseize me, yeah, whatever. None of my cards do anything. This is all good. So you have Gorios and a card. So this is the Japanese deck that people played at the Pro Tour, in case people were not aware. Oh man, no, it's actually good. Oh, he can Gorios his Jace. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Rats. Oh, this game got a lot harder now. Forgot they could Gorios their Jace. That is just smart. Just good deck building. So yeah, if that was my plan, I should have just taken the Gorios. Okay. I will not pay 2. Oh, did I even need the fetch land? Can I just not count? Oh, because of their Thoughtseize. That's what it was. Yeah, I just can't count. Never mind. Big dum-dums. Now it's pretty tough for them to actually Gorios their Jace because I actually have power in play, which is cool. See if they want to like block with Tar Pit or something silly. Nope. Just take 7 on the chin. Do I want the slight upgrade on the Shriekmaw? I don't think so. Because Shriekmaw is not a Mei, and it does like to kill my own stuff. So I'd have to kill my Snapcaster. And it doesn't up my clock at all. Huh. I mean, I guess it does if they're going to fetch. Yeah, maybe that would have been right. It's flashback looting time. Alright, made a couple mistakes this game. But we win anyway. Yay. Yay! Needles in get. Fulminator, sure. Dispel sounds great. Don't think I need this damnation. Shriekmaw is kind of whatever. Ingot Trooper's definitely not good. So I think I want the removal to stop the Jaces. I definitely want all the discard to keep their hand size low so they can't use like their Faithless Lootings, and it becomes that much harder for them to assemble through the breach. And then past that, I don't know. Do I actually want Pia and Kieran? It seems not great. Gotta text Todd real quick. Because he just called me. So I think I want some Terminates to like stop Griselbrand from attacking me, but maybe that's just silly because they have to be at like pretty low life already. So maybe I'll just keep the 1. I definitely don't want to load up on them. I think Pia is a better threat than Kalidas. So I think we'll just keep it like this. Maybe Terminate is a better Flame Slash. Yeah, sounds legit. I don't like having only counterspells for disruption, but I'll definitely take what I can get. And I want to play Tappy Land so that I can terminate on 2 if necessary now that I drew that. There is Hase. And I think I just have to terminate this. I don't think I have the luxury of actually just sitting on Mana Leak. I definitely don't want to just let them put a Griselbrand in the yard for free. Oh man, do they not have a land drop? War Spell? That's pretty brutal. cast my Serum Visions. Draw a Fulminator Mage. That's not bad. Do I want to get to 5 mana? Kind of. No, I don't think so. I think I'm fine where I'm at. I'll just sit on Mana Leak for this turn, and then next turn I can go Bolt, Snap, Bolt. Definitely in the market to Mana Leak a Serum Visions after they miss a land drop. So they either had land or Serum Visions last turn. I'm guessing they had the Serum Visions. Now we can play Jace. Not that Jace is great or anything. We could also just Fulminator their blue. That kind of leaves the door open to get Goryoed, which seems pretty bad for us. Let's try and not do that if we can avoid it. Would really like it if they did not have an active Jace. Alright, do we want Looter or do we want Planeswalker? I think we might want Planeswalker. Could have had both Looter and Planeswalker. So I think we are going for Bolt, Snap, Bolt here. We'll see what our opponent does. I definitely don't want them to, like, through the breach in response. This one's kind of tough. Because if they discard Griselbrand, then I can't ever really tap out, which is pretty bad for me. So maybe I should Snap Mana Leak this. Possible the bad stuff happens, like uses a Spirit Guide to pay for it, or it is a charm, or does that, and then puts a thing in the graveyard. Like, you could have Dispel plus Goryo's plus Griselbrand plus Spirit Guide, but alright, discard 2 Griselbrands. No Spirit Guide, though. And we still don't have another land. So now I can't really tap out anymore. Alright, those are both good, you know? I can flashback Serum Visions, drop the Inquisition, and cast that, see what my opponent's working with. Two Goryos, 2 Breaches. So we have to take a Goryo's, because otherwise, if they draw a land, they definitely get to resolve that, and that's bad times. If we take Serum Visions and they draw land, it's just so bad for us. So that was a good sequence. To fetch a Watery Grave here, if they do go for the Goryo's. So we do have to shuffle away our Snapcaster, but that's okay. We still have one. We can cash in Jace or Snapcaster for another Inquisition. So just kind of kicking them apart right now. All the little disruptions. So 2-3 of the Breaches, Serum Visions, and whatever their top deck was. Hopefully not a Dispel. Alright, so now they're going to cast Serum Visions probably. Now, yeah, now my Inquisitions are pretty dead. Unless they find more cheap stuff. Yeah, this is kind of the risk with playing any Inquisitions. Just like everyone's trying to cheat mana costs and everything, you know, all the mana costs are so high. Alright, so now what are we doing with our lives? Just keep open Snap Leak. Can also just Fulminator my opponent to keep them off through the Breach mana. So they have Breach, and a card. But I have to fade every Goryo's Vengeance also. Let's see what they did with their Serum Vision stuff. Top. That's not good for me. Huh. So what are the odds that they have a small card that I can take with Inquisition? Otherwise, I might be better served just playing Serum Visions. They draw Goryos. I think I'm just kind of screwed. So I have to try and play around these Breaches, sort of, but I have Snap Mana Leak. So, like, here's the issue. If I don't do anything, and I plan on just, like, playing a Lightning Bolt or whatever, and they just pass with 5 mana, then I have to keep 4 mana open for every time they keep 5 mana open, but if they do it at my end step, I have to Snap Leak it, they can untap, cast another through the Breach. So, keeping them in mana for Snapcaster doesn't work. If I Fulminator them, they have a chance to Goryos me. If I pass and they don't have Through the Breach or don't have the Fatty, but they have a land, they have a chance to Goryos me. So, kind of, you know, rock hard place-ish. We can put them to 9, and we can draw 7 cards. We can hit them for 5 again. I don't know. I kind of feel like the snaps and the bolts are kind of where it's at. So if that's the case, maybe I should just keep this Jace around, because if I go snap bolt or whatever and they put in Gristlebrand, then I can just Jace terminate it. So yeah, I should actually just keep this. And then go bolt, snap, bolt. If they don't do anything. If they threw the Breach, a Gristlebrand, that's fine. If they try and main phase Through the Breach and Emrakul, then I can Snap Mana Leak it. It's possible that if he has nothing, which would be weird because they went top, they should just cast it Through the Breach here to get me to Mana Leak it. Magic is fun. This looks like a Goryos. Hopefully I don't get Spirit Guided. Or is it Charmed, I suppose? That'd be bad too. Is it Charm? It is. Boo. Boo. Guess we should have Inkied. Man. On the bright side, we do have a lot of bolts. It's possible that they could just mess this up. Maybe they just attack my Jace, though. I don't know. Alright, so say I Inquisition them, and then attack them down to 14. End of turn, I can go Bolt Snap Bolt. That puts them to 8. But I have no way to get rid of Gristlebrand if they, like, threw the Breached when I tapped out. Just trying to make sure that my lines actually made sense. Yep. Coming at the Hase. So again, get to draw a lot of cards. Boseiju? What? I think we're a point short. Yep, point short. And we died Emrakul. So. That doesn't help. Guess we just put them to 1 because they have Boseiju, and then if they have to crack a fetch, they have to crack a fetch. It's possible that we should just hold the bolt and make them do something. And then if they do crack a fetch or use the Boseiju, then they're just dead. Could just have like untap land plus the spell, and that would be bad. 2/3, that would counter my thing and pay for their stuff, so maybe I should just bolt them straight up. Tar Pit great. I wonder if there's a turn where I could have fulminated her profitably. I'm not going to go back and look, though. I'm too lazy. Tar Pit is definitely the best pit fighter. I will throw that out there. Oh, okay. So they have to cast Looting. They had the untapped land, but they have to cast Looting. That's a good start. I think them having an untapped land is pretty unlikely, though. Maybe we messed up by being at 14 also. Maybe we should have stayed above Emrakul range. Alright, what's going on, opponent? Painful Truths. Yuck. Alright, so what's happening here? What is happening here? Should I just activate Tar Pit and send with just that? So if I attack with my Snapcasters and he puts in a Gristlebrand, like, is he going to try and make it uncounterable? How many Gorios? He has the case Gorios? So if I do this and he has case Gorios and he doesn't use Boseiju, I can't kill him. And if he does it the other way, if he's trying to do it with Through the Breach, I think he just dies anyway. So I think this is better. Oh, unless he Izzet Charms my thing. Ugh, that's gross. Well, might have blown that one. I think my opponent's scrambling, though. So, if my opponent does have Gorios somehow and blocks my Angler and does not use Boseiju, then I'm dead. If he has Gorios on Griselbrand and does not block with Jace, I'm still dead. So yeah, I think I just have to attack with everyone. Misclick? Did they misclick? I'm not sure they did. I'm not convinced they have it. Alright, well, they're not going to show me either way. So, move on to 1-1, I suppose.